It's about 6 in the afternoon. I hunted this spot 2 days ago, and my gun clicked on a bird at 6:30 in the morning. Later that evening, I walked up on 5 longbeards coming down to roost and shot at one and missed. It's been 2 days. That was not a very good day, but I think they like to roost down here quite a bit. Normally this time of year I could find a bird or two that's acting right, but not this year. I don't know if it's the cicadas or what, but they're grouped up feeding and not responding to calls, so we're going to try and wait them out. Already getting close. They're in the field. There's a bunch of deer in the field. One of them spooked. Oh, they're all running. Freaking deer. There's too many deer in here. Just all over the place. We gotta crawl through here. One bird just flew up to roost. They went up the hill from me, just out of sight. We got plenty of time till sunset. They're just flying up early because it's so green. I've heard 3 fly up. I'm pretty sure there's 5 in the group. Yeah, they're all flying up in the same general area. I can sit right under them in the morning. Alrighty, we'll be here in pitch dark in the morning and set up pretty dang close to them. Fingers crossed they hit the ground in the woods and before they go to the field. There's a chance they could glide out into the field and across the property line, but I only need one to hit the dirt in the woods because I'll be waiting for them. Slip up here where these birds went to roost and sit down, and they're either going to fly down to me or they're going to fly past me into the field. We'll find out here in a little bit. I hate deer. just had the chance to shoot one out of the tree. 3 flew down and got over the rise from me. And it sounds like 2 more still in the tree, but I stood up real slow to look over the rise, and then he started putting right there. I could have blasted him, I didn't want to. He flew away, he limb hopped, he's still in the tree. Well, we had the 3 on the ground that got away from me. I've lost them. They've gone over the rise away. That one I spooked in the tree, I could have killed him. When he flew, he limb hopped straight away from me towards the water. He's still up there. I'm gonna wait him out. There might be another one with him. We're just gonna wait here till he flies down, and it might be a while, but it's about all we got, unless these other birds come back. I'm not sure if this bird has flown down or not. I kind of dozed off a little bit, but I don't know if he's still up there or not. I might ease down there, see if I can see him. I'm fixing to probably call it for this morning. We'll come back again later and try to catch him coming to roost again, I guess. Well, I spooked 2 of them out of the trees. Got right under him before they saw me, and I didn't even see him. I couldn't see him until they flew. 2.5 hours after sunrise, and we're still up there. One flew towards the boat. If I see him, I'm shooting, but I don't know where he went. We're gonna head on out of here, call it a day. Probably come back tomorrow afternoon and try to do the same thing over again, try to catch him coming to roost. Alright, I hunted here yesterday morning, left the birds alone the rest of the day, and now we're slipping up this evening, try to catch them coming to roost again. Running out of season quickly. This may or may not be my last time after them, we'll see. I can see part of the field and I don't see the birds. I'd like to see more of the field, but I don't want to spook anything. I saw a deer out there, so deer probably something's gonna spook anyways, but I'm just gonna hope they're in the area and come to roost in the same spot. It's a very distinct roosting spot where there's big mature trees by the water. The terrain's real gradual everywhere else down there, and then it's real thick that way, but just right here's a nice open spot where the ground drops off to the water. And that's where they've been roosting. They love it. I'm gonna drop back here to find a tree to sit at. I don't have the best cover. I got cover all in front of me. But if anything gets close, I'm not covered very well. All I've got is this tree for backdrop. Just flew up to roost right here where the gobblers have been roosting. It's also really early for a bird to go roost. It's another hen. I don't know where the gobblers are. They might be here. It's a group of jennies. I've had 4 of them fly up. That last one went straight over my head. It is not sunset yet at all, but the clouds are getting darker. I'd be very surprised if all the birds aren't already on roost, but we're gonna sneak down this field edge, and just in case something is in the field still. I'm pretty sure these gobblers are gone. They moved locations, and they switched places with these hens probably. Well, we got 3 days of season left, and I got a bow fishing tournament to scout for, so this might be my last turkey hunt. I think this might officially be the last. We'll call it a season. Should have had my one more bird here in my home state, but my gun clicked and then I missed. I wouldn't have missed if the gun hadn't clicked. Whatever. I had my chance, a couple chances at some birds. I also had chances to shoot them off the roost and shoot them across the property line, which I didn't do. If my gun hadn't clicked, or if I really wanted one bad enough, I'd have killed one, but figured I would hunt them the way I usually do and give them a fair chance. And they gave me a fair chance too. They were in here for several days, and now today they are gone, and they're replaced by 4 jennies, which I like to see. That means there was probably a decent hatch last year. I was here and there wasn't a very good hatch last year, but that's promising. Hopefully we'll have some good poult recruitment this year. Anyways, it's been a great season. Kind of got tough and frustrating here at the very end, but I can't really complain, and the rest of my season was probably my best ever. So y'all are probably watching this before 2025 season, so y'all are getting ready. To me, it's kind of a sad day, but for y'all, probably getting fired up, ready to go kill them. So hopefully 2025 is good to everybody, and I will catch y'all soon.